Dick. That's thing. Is it real? Still says waiting. Refresh it. Oh, there it is. Seems like lagged, but it's like a lot lag. People are saying they can't. Oh, people are saying they can't hear you. I don't know if that's changed.
Eddie. Oh, wait. Can I be heard now? Am I now audible? I think I might be too loud, actually. I can mix myself down a little bit. Testing. Also, I don't know how to show the chat window. There's no see the chat little side option. Studio mode, is that a thing? Whoa, there's two. All right. Helena, I think I'm relying on you completely to read the comments because I can't see any of them.
Oh, I just YouTube open on the side and then Discord sort of over top of it.
I don't have any screen real estate. Let's see. It's
Make it small.
Tic-Tac-Crow.
Everyone's saying yay. So.
Wait, people are saying yay? That's good. Okay, I will be there soon be able to see chat. If you saw my desktop, it would be a nightmare because I've got like the game on one side and then our like video chat is in the corner and it's very crowded. Hopefully loading the video and the chat. Oh, cool! I see the chat. Grab my phone for chat. I don't have that luxury. Okay, cool. All right, so I can see. All right, so everything should be good. Can people confirm that you can hear this sound effect? Helena, can you hear the sound effect? Is it coming through to you? No, not. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish you could hear the sound effect. That's sad. Okay, so the sound effect is coming through publicly, but not to you. That's not the. That's okay, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's just Discord life. Okay. All right. We're live. So welcome to our little Tic-Tac-Crow stream. I guess we can introduce ourselves. I'm Draken. I made Tic-Tac-Crow's code and like the game idea and stuff. There's a previous game I made called Who's the Best Tic-Tac-Toe AI, where I thought it would be fun to kind of explore the idea of AI through Tic-Tac-Toe, because that's kind of a game that everyone knows, so I didn't have to do much work in implementing it. And then there was this Nemesis Jam where we all were going to make some games using this set of mechanics that were patented, and so I decided to reuse the Tic-Tac-Toe thing, and then I think Helena talked me into making it about birds. I actually, well, maybe we can get into that after if you introduce yourself, but I wanted to ask you, like, do you even remember how it started to become about birds?
No, I wish I did. It sounds... I don't even remember, actually. Just birds, that's all.
There was like there was something about a sulfur crested cockatoo. I would not have come up with that bird on my own. Like, I don't know if you sent me a sound or like a picture. You're like, this is the best bird.
I think I sent it to you. We must have been talking about birds, which happens
Yes.
enough. And then maybe you decided that bird, and then I found sounds for it.
It's visible over on that side of the screen. So that was the first bird that was for sure going to be in the game. It was going to be a sulfur crested cockatoo, and you found some sounds of it saying like hello, and like those were like the first sounds. Oh, you went silent, I think.
Oh.
Oh no, you're good. You just kind of made like a mouth sound, like you were talking, but there was no sound. So I'm just
That was the first bird, though. It was a good bird.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I don't know if I should reset the save date or not. Should I start with like just the way the game actually starts, or just with my like garden full of birds?
Like garden full of birds, I think.
Yeah.
It's fun to see all of them.
Cool. Oh wait, sorry. Do you want to introduce yourself though?
Oh, I'm Helena, or H, and I don't know. I make sounds sometimes, and I like birds.
Great. I'm surprised actually. There's some ambience that plays, but I don't think it's coming through at all right now, which is weird. I wonder if that's a bug that. Well, hopefully the rest of the game's ambience and the sound effects come through. Yeah, so there's this is like a little recap of everything that happened during the previous complete day. So every time you complete a day in Tic-Tac-Crow, some of the birds will like leave, or they'll come, or it'll say like, oh, this bird learned something new. So this is like is that screen, and this is from my save file, and I have a goose. Oh yeah, so we just added the Canada goose, which was fun. It was. I think you said it was easier to get like domestic goose sounds, right? But I was like, no, it's got to be a Canada goose.
Like, I have a lot of domestic goose sounds, but I think we had been talking about specifically Canada gooses like a few days before, so you wanted a goose.
From what was the show that it was?
It was Letterkenny that had a bit about Canada gooses.
Yeah, the Letterkenny stuff about Canada gooses. All right, so here's the actual game. Here's like a giant goose and a couple of crows and a sparrow. And hopefully the game's coming through. But just when you're kind of hanging out in this screen, you can hear some like chirping and cawing just from the birds, which I really like. It has like a really nice ambience. So I'm gonna hold on. Should I play against the crow, like this one up here, or should I play against this goose? Oh, bird log. That's a good name for it. Oh, did you hear that honking? All right, I'm gonna play against this Canada goose because it's honking. We can totally hear all sound. Awesome. All right, Daniel says goose in all caps. All right, so this is a goose named Alex.
The goose because it's so like obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh god. If you're playing. Okay, so I don't know what skill level Alex is at. So I'm just gonna play a little bit just to see. So I can beat Alex with it. All right, so Alex seems okay about losing. It's all right. I think I'm gonna beat Alex.
Like when they're not good at it yet.
So, geese have various, I guess you could say, temperaments. Every goose has a certain trigger that will make them react in this way. But I think Alex is just doing it completely randomly. But there's some that'll be like do it when they lose, or they'll do it when they win, which is really funny. Also, you can cheat, and some birds don't like it when you cheat. But Alex is a fool and doesn't recognize it. So, oh, oops, I messed up. So I beat Alex. Oh.
First time when you put them in, I could not stop laughing at the like flapping and.
Let me see. Oh, good, I can win. Legitimately. Yeah, so there goes Alex. So I've beat Alex 3 times, and now he's just wandering away. So we got a little like a sparrow or a crow, and I like. Before making this game, I would have said like when I visited Vancouver, we visited. What is it called? Like the place where all the crows gather, like a ton of crows.
A rookery, and it's in Burnaby by a McDonald's, sort of.
I love that. When we visited Vancouver, Helena was like, "You gotta check out this place. You love crows." I don't know if it was because I love crows or because it was awesome, but all the crows at night would all just go. Yes, perfect. The perfect symbiosis. But I've really come to appreciate like all of the birds a lot more that are in this game. Like the sparrow hopping around is just, oh my god, it's Cheeto. Yeah. Oh, you know.
I'm like, here's all this bird knowledge. You have to come look at them, and you fed them, and they were so happy.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Yeah. Crows. They know. They wait and watch, and they follow you around if you feed them a nut. Oh, actually, I really want to answer this question. Sweet Apple Pie Society is asking, is this game geared towards people who are good at tic-tac-toe or the inverse? Kiss the bird. You don't have to be good at tic-tac-toe at all, and also you can cheat. I think I don't know what it's like to be bad at tic-tac-toe anymore, but I enjoy playing this game without thinking about being good at tic-tac-toe. Like, I just like kind of messing around, and sometimes I'm like, hey, I can beat this bird at tic-tac-toe, and other times I'm like, I'm just gonna cheat and mess around, and that's also like just as fun. I don't know, like I feel like I use tic-tac-toe because it's like a no one really is like, oh, I mean, aside from like the first week you learn it, no one gets like real like protective about their tic-tac-toe skills, so you can just be real playful with tic-tac-toe and lose on purpose, and you know it's no like hit to your ego or anything. But also if you're no good at tic-tac-toe, like also you should be able to have a good time. I think you're just hanging out with birds. So yeah. Wait.
Like,
Your audio does kind of come in and out sometimes. It's weird. Talk again?
Oh no. Does it work now?
Yeah, you're audible now.
Oh, okay. I also just enjoy playing like the tic-tac-toe against the birds, like sometimes without thinking about it because it's just fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play against Cheeto, and I really hope we get to see what Cheeto does, because Cheeto's amazing. And Cheeto's still lost. So let's see, I'm trying. Oh, so I can poke Cheeto. So you can actually poke the birds and they have a reaction. Oh,
Know that?
Yeah, so you see Cheeto just like looked at me and kind of chirped. If you poke a bird many times, then this bird gets sick of it and flies away. But I'm not gonna poke Cheeto that much. Let's see. I love the like animation that the bird makes when they're gonna cheat. It's too funny to me. Oh wait, Helena, have you seen what happened? Like, have you like you've experienced a bird cheating, right? And like when they're like, ah, and they do 2 moves. I just want to make sure you're getting the audio. Oh, sound of beak to table is really good. I had like a little like just like a BFXR abstract bloop for a while, and then because I don't know, like I had the sounds from you, I just hadn't put them in, and then I put them in, and I like the beak to table too.
See it not working now.
Oh, interesting.
I liked the sounds you had before. I thought that they worked, but then you wanted specifically different sounds, and then I think it was good.
Yeah.
Specifically like the the table and like pulling up to the table. I really like that.
Oh,
That was your idea of those, but they're really good.
I'll play them a little bit after too. Let's see. I'm gonna make Cheeto mad. Bye, Cheeto.
Bye.
Yeah, so you can hear the sliding wood here, and the hover, this little like that little sound I added because you were like, when are you gonna put hover in? And I was like, all right, I add it. And but it makes it feel really good.
To be somewhere else, but then it didn't work, so we took it out, and then I made a demand like 3 times for it to go there.
Yeah, it worked so good. So I'm not even gonna play against Selkie. We'll have time. I'll just go the next day. So the little at the bottom of the screen, there's a little end day. What do I call it? Button. It's kind of it initially was a button, and in code it's a button, but it's not really a button. You just when you go to the bottom of the screen, after a while it lets you end the day. So here in the recap, there's no new birds.
Fun though, these little screen. I like it.
Yeah.
Towered over.
Do birds grow to have grudges against you? Not exactly. I think that there was initially like a concept of that, and the way that it works, like technically in the back end, is birds kind of have it's kind of like a skill tree. And as they climb in the skill tree, they can kind of go the straight and narrow. They can go develop into just like I think that at the peak of that is a Tic-Tac-Toe master, and then they can kind of like go off to the side and become a cheater, or go off to the other side and become what I called silly. Like it's just a bird that like almost tries not to win. It's kind of like a weird particular thing, and they become so Cheeto is all the way down the cheater line. But they do react to the way that you play with them. So if a bird is a cheater, you can kind of steer them back towards not being a cheater by playing with them very honestly. Here, so you can also watch the birds play against each other. Oh, Cheeto doesn't like losing or something.
Oh.
So I can play against Selkie here. I'm just gonna cheat. Oh, yeah. So doesn't like a cheater. Oh hey. I think Alex has got this one. Oh wow. I don't think Senna's very good. Can you make an honest bird become a cheater if you cheat on them too much? I forget. I think so. Oh god, Alex is just. Sorry, I'm laughing too hard to answer. Let's see. So how does the naming system work? So I don't think that there's any. I don't think a bird ever has a permanent grudge against you. They'll just like have a reaction to you cheating and they'll leave. I can't quite remember what's in the code right now. There's a variable that tracks how often you've cheated with like against a bird. Like it remembers, but I don't remember if it ever reacts to it. But it does corrupt the birds. They're like, oh good, like a cheater, I'm gonna start cheating. And then how does the naming system work? I just wrote a bunch of names for each specific type of bird, and there's also a few unique birds. All the Canada geese I named after members of my extended family because they're all Canadian, and I thought that was fun.
That I requested specific names for, though.
Yeah.
So, no reason.
It would be fun to get like one of those specific names. I kind of just like I don't want to undersell like how much fun like I'm having with the just playing just beating birds at Tic-Tac-Toe, but I also kind of want to skip through days a little bit faster because I just want to show like more bird types, because so far we've only seen 3 of them. Also, like, listen to the goose. I'm just listening to the footsteps as the goose walks away. Ooh, We got king. Alex towered over a new bird named Johnny. So we got another sparrow. It's really
See.
such a reaction. Oh, I have to. I think I messed up the sprite a little bit. You see King's like you can see the seam in King's sprite between him and the tail.
Talk of kissing birds in the chat. I'm here for it.
Me too. I'm
Wouldn't
clicking
poke
on
a goose in real life.
What did you say about a goose in real life?
You wouldn't poke a goose in real life.
That's right. You can poke it. You can poke it in this game, though.
I love all the background bird sounds like that you wanted. I think
Yeah.
that was a good idea. So nice.
A new bird named Corey. Wait, Cheeto chirped at me happily. I didn't even play with you, Cheeto.
Cheeto just existed near you and is happy. Cheeto
What?
heard about smooches, so it was like...
Cheeto approves
We're
of
good.
smooches. Cheeto's like, smooch me. All right, let's see. I'm gonna find Cheeto and let's see. Cheeto. Yeah. See, like, oh god. Oh my god. What? What happened?
Dramatic.
That was dramatic. These crows are in the middle of what looks like a fair game. They just they both made the same sound back at each, like right at each other. Yeah, the I'm really happy with the bird sounds. Like you have the wind ambience, which is really nice, but there's also just you know, if I just sit out here, the birds will kind of like do their own little noises just randomly or fly away. Oh, you're broken. You're quiet again.
So weird. You wanted it so that you could just like leave it there.
Yeah.
And just let it chill on its own, and I think that's really nice. Because I've done that before, and then I've said to you, like, I thought my computer was breathing because I could just hear this like wind in the background. And the birds sort of stop chirping after a while. They get more quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the end of the day now, and just there's also an ambience here, which I think you should be able to hear on the stream. It's just like a nice like nighttime ambience that Helena did, and like if you leave this running like long enough, it like slowly fades out just so it doesn't get annoying. Just this thing on loop forever. But for a while, like I mean, I don't remember if I mentioned it to you, but I think I did. I wanted to make it just a game that could function as like an ambient noise generator. I like a thing that you could like play with and like poke at and stuff, but that would also like I made a game called Drones, which just has like a bunch of these little. Have you played it? There's like I feel like you might. I'd be interested to hear what you think about the sound in it, but basically like you jump around and there's these little drones and they kind of just have this like boop 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 as they like fly near you. And like if they're going up, like the pitch is like high, and if they're going down, the pitch is low, and it just has this like cool soundscape that it makes of just these things like kind of all moving around you. And I'm not a sound designer. I just make stuff with like VFXR, but like I like these like interactive things that also make a lot of little sounds.
I think that are a sound designer, because I know you've done things before, and I'm like, that's really cool, and then you're like, I did that, and I'm like, that's great.
All right, well, I'll take it.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like we've been talking every time I click the like the wake up button, but you really wanted to have all the like pitter patters of the birds, so I really want to just like be really quiet when I click on the wake up button and just hear all the birds like
really
coming on in.
specific about that. I was like, I want to hear their little feet come in.
Yeah.
Also, I think that's a cool thing of like anytime I was like, I have an idea, you're like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah. It's I don't know, it's really great working with you, and like also we're very much on the same wavelength regarding birds. Like, you know more than I do, but we were both very, very passionate. Like, birds are just so fun.
Yeah, exactly. So it was really great.
So I wanna get a pigeon. I think that's all we haven't seen yet. You can see the cockatoo here. Try to ignore this little seam here that you wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't pointed it out. So a bird that has a yellow name is sometimes they go first. That's like when they level up to master level, or they could become like a rogue or a clown or whatever. Sometimes they go first. When you cheat, King gets mad and cheats back.
Do any of you have burbs? No burbs, but I made friends with crows, so I had crow friends.
Or crow friends, that's what Daniel Lopez just asked. Or crow friends.
Oh yeah. Yes, I had crow friends. I had lots of crow friends, and I missed them a lot. I had them visit every single day and hang out with me, and it was amazing.
Oh yeah, I got to meet some of your crow friends, right? When you were visiting, I got to feed them. That was fun.
Yeah, I brought you through. That was the old group, and then at the new group, we were too late to see them, but they're still around apparently at the house. They get their treats.
All right, so I still no pigeons. I feel like that could be that's like the climax of the stream, but it's so random whether they appear or not. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just gonna. All right, so listen up, everyone. It's time for. That's it. Just like all the nice pitter patters, and when the birds land at tables, when they join a table, they kind of just they make their little noises. Actually, I want to see how. Oh, dang! I missed Alex and King's game.
Gotta cheat against King.
So I can see. Oh, so King will cheat against this crow, and then the crow will get mad and leave. Actually, I don't think King cheated. Oh, King just laughed. King was like, haha, I'm gonna win.
I love their little laugh, though.
King's got this. Oh, that was a misplay, bro. Oh, I've never actually had. You never had pigeons on a playthrough? There's also a rare, unique crow named Sasuke, who I really like, who has like a fun, unique behavior. But I guess if we get him, then that will also be as good as pigeons. Oh, pigeons! Yes.
Oh. Raven. He's more of a raven than a crow, though.
Oh my god, we got them both. We got pigeons and Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice. I was too excited about pigeons.
Audio crimes. All the crows are actually raven sounds, but you pitched the raven down, so it's more.
Yeah. Oh. The pigeons! Okay, hold on. The pigeons will stay, so I'm just gonna watch this game and see the new, the unique one. Oh yeah, he sounds totally different. I love it. I forgot that I pitched him down. Sasuke rules. Oh, whoa! Corey actually beat Sasuke in a fair fight. Whoa! Are you gonna lose? No way. I'm engrossed. I want to see this play out. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I'm gonna play against the pigeons because I think they're really fun.
Bunch.
I like this pigeon feels so slow. Like I play and then it waits. Then so peaceful.
They all have to think amongst themselves.
Oh, I forgot that this is a foolish pigeon that doesn't even know how to play tic-tac-toe. So sometimes a bird will come in that just has no knowledge of the game, basically, and you'll get a situation like this where they don't know to end the game, and then they just leave. They're like, okay, cool. You can't tell if Bunch really understands what's going on. Oh, so we got a new Canada goose named Alita. That's my grandmother's name. Oh, okay, I'm gonna play against Sasuke. It's time.
Pigeon hate in the chat here. Sky rats. They're smart. Pigeons are actually smart.
Yeah, I realized that pigeons were smart, but they look so dumb. So the idea in my head is that the whole flock tries to play together, and that's why they're playing badly. Because it's just like you don't know which pigeon's gonna like play, because there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, so my favorite is just like what happens when you cheat against Sasuke. That's the main thing. It was like he's gonna play fair. So I'm gonna cheat. It's just such a fun reaction.
Cheat against.
Oh, wait, what did you say? You got cut off right in the beginning.
Oh, I said he's really fun to cheat against.
Yeah.
Because he's like the most dramatic, or will like feel like he's gonna mess you up the most of all of them.
Wait, oh my god, he had no reaction. Did I make him so he has no reaction to losing? There's just silence. Yeah, that's just a stoic silence. So I can actually cheat on the very last game, and he has no chance of retribution, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, hi, Grandma.
Oh yeah. How many Alexes are there in the game? Because there's like Goose Alex and...
So the Goose Alex I have is actually a unique, one-of-a-kind Alex that no one else can have, because he was a debug goose that I put in just so that I could test the geese with the gooses without having to chance upon one. Chance upon a goose.
Chance upon a goose.
I'm gonna cheat against my grandmother. She's very accepting. I feel like in real life she wouldn't stand for being cheated against in Tic-Tac-Toe. But this goose just walks away. So I'm gonna play against some pigeons, and hopefully you can see them the way they play.
Like the wing flap? Because that was like in a different spot before until it was like decided that any bird that flies away is gonna flap away.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I removed it for Canada gooses, did I? Maybe I did. Yeah, when you made the pigeon flapping sound, originally it was just for like when the pigeons lose, I think. But then when pigeons lost and they made the flapping sound and they all left, it was so perfect that you're just like, we just used it for all the birds. It was awesome.
Pitter patter in and then fly away.
Yeah. Oh, King's going first. I was clicking. I was like, why can't I play my piece? What's wrong? But it's just because King was taking the first turn. It's fine. I'll just... I'm just gonna check chat real quick.
Big tie games.
Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many messages. Let's see. Hi, Grandma. Need to rip that clip for memes later. Wasn't pigeon hating. That's sharing other slang. How does the cheating mechanic work? Oh, that's a good one. Sir Milkman, can you clarify, like how it works from the player? Well, I guess I can answer all of it. I wanted birds to be able to cheat because it seemed like a fun way to kind of mix up the game of tic-tac-toe in a way you're not expecting. Like you're playing against an AI, and then I feel like a lot of people kind of know how tic-tac-toe is gonna go. So I was like, well, what if it cheated though, just to like win? And I hope that when it happens like the first time, it's like a really surprising, like silly moment. Like, wait, like how come it gets to do that? And then it seemed only natural that the player should also be able to do that. So if you click and drag the mouse really fast over 2 squares, you can play in 2 spaces at once. You can't play it in more than 2. So like some birds are capable of things that you aren't capable of. And the other thing is, so the game is on iOS. So if you're playing on a touchscreen, you can like touch 2 spots at once, and it'll play in 2 spots at once. It's just a control difference. And certain birds have reactions to cheating, and other ones just totally ignore it. The fact that you now have all your family names as gooses is why now Alex is a goose and not the little brownie. Oh, Sparrow Brownie. Yeah, nope. Wait, I guess, Mare, I guess you said that before I explained that Alex was only a debug goose. No one else can have a debug goose, Alex. Just me. Although you can...
Alex.
What did you say?
An Alex bird.
Yeah. And then... Oh, here, I think... Pigeons feel like the rarest. I think they are... they're on par with geese.
They used to be really common, though, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, pigeons used to be super common. But
Yeah.
I guess there's just kind of like a list of things that spawn. It's so easy to like accidentally change the spawn rate. I think I made like variations of pigeons and crows that can spawn, but there's not really any variations of pigeons.
It feels really funny to have pigeons not be common, though.
I know, but when they do come, there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think the last comment to answer is, I enjoy tic-tac-toe. This is Sweet Apple Pie Society again. I enjoy tic-tac-toe as a shorthand for playing with AI. And please don't take this as a suggestion, but how do you think a concept like this would work with a more complex game like checkers? Would that make it more or less interesting? I think it would be a lot more work. Right now, the AI basically has like little hooks for recognizing specific scenarios. So say, when the AI loses a game, it'll have a certain reaction. When it wins a game, it'll have a certain reaction. And then various kind of like AI, I think they're called quirks, but various quirks that a bird has will make it react differently in different scenarios. And there's a reasonable number of these triggers. For a game like as simple as tic-tac-toe. Like it's like, okay, when you're about to win, you can react a certain way and like modify, some of the birds will like laugh and then like play their final play. And then birds will recognize like when they've been forked, like when they know they're going to lose, or they recognize the cheating. So I mean, I guess if it was checkers, you wouldn't have to add all the like cheating stuff, but I feel like the cheating stuff is kind of what makes it fun. So it's just like, if there's 10 possible situations that the AI reacts to in tic-tac-toe, that's like a manageable number for me to think about, I think. But with checkers, you'd have to think about, or whoever is making it, maybe me, but you'd have a lot more hooks. Like there'd be a ton of them. And I think if you put in the work to recognize all these hooks, like I feel like it would be a space that it would be harder to like really navigate and appreciate as a player. Whereas with tic-tac-toe, it's it's a system that's very simple and easy for you to intuitively just think, okay, I know there's just the birds react this way in this situation, this way in this situation. With checkers, you'd need a lot more kind of like through lines of personality, and it would just it'd be a lot harder to have those quirks be coherent as well. I'm gonna play one more day. Look at all these birds. Just I don't know. I really like the screen. Like making the pixels for the screen was really fun, and just seeing like a heap of pigeons all hanging out. Bye. Oh. Or you wait? Were you talking?
I'm seeing. I think it just takes a second. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why. Even if I'm speaking at the same volume, I like that all the other birds like come in real fast, and the goose sort of just like meanders in, just having a chill time.
Yeah. And also, like all the other birds, when they lose, they're like, "Bye, peace," like super fast, and the goose just like, "Fine, bye." Just like real geese, right?
I have such an appreciation for Canada gooses after one's lived in my neighborhood, and they kind of make friends, and they're super chill.
Oh, cool.
The only time geese aren't chill is when they molt for the season, because then they can't fly,
Right.
they can't leave, and then they get aggressive, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Usually
can
they're like
imagine.
so chill, though. I like them.
I gotta hang out with some chill geese.
You have a question.
All right, questions. Would you ever make a game where you play as a bird exploring a dystopian city? Wow, that's a good question.
Be cool.
I agree. It would be really cool. Sorry, now my mind's like wandering off. Yeah, I guess I've made a lot of platformers, and I've tried to make ones where you're a bird, but I don't think I've actually ever published released any where you're a bird. I really want to make games. I love birds. Just more birds in games. Whether you're the bird, you're interacting with the birds. Oh yeah, and Sweet Apple Pie Society. I do enjoy seeing the Bitsy default character in an environment featuring more than 3 colors. I love Bitsy. There's some really cool games that came out of it. I think there's one that I really like called The Last Days of Our Castle, and then there's a couple others by the same person, Mark Wanacott, and there's a lot of other really cool Bitsy games, but I love the aesthetic, and I just like this style. I'm trying to remember what the first game is that I stole the style from, but just at some point I decided that I wanted to borrow that style but not be limited by a lot of the stuff that I didn't enjoy. And the stuff that I really like being limited to is working within these 8x8 sprites, except for the goose. The goose is huge. There was a picture I came across. I looked up Canada goose and pigeon, and they're so much bigger. There was a picture of goslings, like teenager-y baby Canada gooses and pigeons, and like the babies were bigger than the pigeons. It was so scary. It was just such a weird like scale difference. So what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh right, Bitsy. I really like Bitsy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just working with 8x8 tiles is a really fun art style for me. Yeah. That's it. That's the stream. Feels like a good place to... Do you have anything to add or anything?
Think of anything to add?
Cool. Oh, I guess... Oh, what were you going to say?
Oh, I just saw that here in Cali we have goose season where every field has geese. It's here now. It's goose season. There's geese everywhere. It's amazing.
I'm sad because I'm in the city, and I don't think that... Oh, one time it was like real early in the morning. Like I live in downtown Toronto, and there was just a goose walking around in like a block away from Dundas Square. It was like a Sunday morning, so no one was really around, but it was just, there's a goose here! Crazy! Like a Canada goose. Of course, we're in Canada.
And I had geese living on my roof that you could just take pictures of yourself with like a goose looming over you.
That's cool. Yeah.
So
That was a
fun.
good picture. Oh, future burb hints. I would really like to do a budgie. Like, especially with the way the sparrow is right now, like sitting on top of the table. I think it would be really fun to do another bird that is sitting on top of the table like that, and I think a budgie would be really fun. I used to have a couple budgies, and they got kind of annoying, but like the sound of budgies is like a familiar one to me.
Yeah. It's funny how like our birds don't follow any like pattern really, because it's like, oh, just put some Australian birds in with these like regular North American birds, so
Yeah.
it works.
It's it's a alternate universe utopia full of all the birds. Any bird you want. It's a bird.
There was another bird we tried, but it didn't.
What was it?
What was it?
I don't remember.
Seagull.
Oh,
It was a seagull.
I would love a seagull.
I think at the time it was like you wanted to add one more bird, and I said no, and then it became a goose, and that was fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Oh, here. I also, yeah. So, I made these like zines. If you're watching right now and you want like it's like a little post-mortem-y zine. If you like, just like you can contact me on Twitter or something, and I'll mail one to you for like the cost of postage. Zines. As long as they don't run out. Let's see. And like, I don't know, by the game, I put it on the App Store. That was really fun. I've never made a mobile game before, and I finally made a mobile game.
And there's bird stickers.
Yeah, there's bird stickers.
It's so fun.
Yeah, all of the bird sprites are in sticker form too for like
Yeah.
iOS. So you can get bird stickers and send your friends or whoever like a screaming goose. Come on, Alex, do the thing.
Sir Milkman said black-capped chickadee, and that would be amazing. Yes, I love them.
I'm down.
Good little birds.
Come on, Alex, do your thing. I put dibs on zine. Oh yeah, I guess so. So for my last stream, where I streamed Gross Mountain, I learned that I just have to like, as a streamer, you got to end the stream yourself. There's no natural time. Yeah, that goose reaction as a sticker is really good. So I'm just gonna. This has been like a 50-minute stream. This has been a long stream. I hope you had a good time. I mean, you, Helena. I hope you had a good time. I mean, other people too.
Yes, it was good. It
Cool.
was fun.
Yeah. And I don't know if we do more birds. Like if there's like a big bird update, I guess like we could do another one. I don't know. And aside from that, like I don't know. We've been talking. We'll probably work together again on something, and then when that game comes out, we'll do a stream. I've just been trying to do it for like every project now. I'm just like I'll do one stream just to say, hey, like here's a project. Check it out, and here's who I made it with, and like this is what it is. Yeah. Cool. All right. If you have any final thoughts, let me know, and then if not, I'm ending the stream. I can't hear you again. You cut out.
Why is it doing this?
I don't know. Maybe we can figure it out for.
If I just speak constantly, it listens.
Right.
Chew bill with a knife. Yes, perfect, amazing.
Shoot Bill with a knife. Oh yeah, here so I'm just gonna leave, and then I'll go to the end of the day. This will be a nice full circle. Oh wow, I like this recap. It's just King played Tic-Tac-Toe against Sasuke. Oh, you can hear the ambience now. It's weird that it didn't come through before. Oh yeah, so Daniel Lopez says Q1 Void stream, and yes, 100%. I made so there's a fictional video game manual I made with Kelly K, and it's also on my itch page, just like Tic-Tac-Crow. and we are going to do like a reading of the first 10 pages, something like that. And we'll talk. It'll be similar to this, except for it'll be for like a little manual instead of a game. I think that'll be really fun. I'll put the link in the. Hold on, I'll do it before I close the stream. Sorry to trap you here for my cross promotion, Helena.
All good.
All right, here is Q1 Void if you're interested, and yeah. So if you want to, let's see, if you want to keep an eye on these streams that I do with Helena and other people, just anyone that I work with on a game that I release and like talking about, which is a lot of them, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. A bunch of people did, I guess, like when they first came across this video, which is really cool. Wait, no, your voice cut out again. Say it again.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. I'm a YouTuber.
Finally.
Okay. All right, killing the stream. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up for the stream.
Thank you. Bye.
And thank you for coming to stream with me, Helena.
Oh,
wait, here. Let's just pretend to look at me so that we can have like a other way. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, we're playing tic-tac-toe. No, you're facing the wrong way though. You gotta face me. So it's like we're on the table. Yeah. Perfect. And now gaze off into the distance. I can see it better than you can. We're playing tic-tac-toe against each other. Ah! I'm a goose. Okay, that's it. Making a fool of myself.